Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Wandering Village, where we are currently following the Ombu new as they wander through the snowy mountain passes. And this snow is actually quite dangerous for us because it is going to make our plants grow a lot slower, including the all critical herbs that we are currently trying to grow in order to make sure that we can take good care of our very sick expeditionist. The scavengers who go out on expeditions have come down with quite a bit of illness, and we really need to take good care of them, and we really need things to be a little bit better for their sake. So on that note, I think it's going to be the first time that Librarian is actually... Do they have a tent? Oh man, I wish I could get Librarian's house like over here. I wish you could assign housing because that would make it so much better. But I think it's going to be the first time that Librarian is actually going to be able to use their Ombu skills, because we're going to see if we can command the Ombu to run. Oh, it accepts our command! Yes! Okay, I think it isn't really aware 100% of the odd things on its back, so I think we just kind of startled it. But getting through this cold snap is going to be very important so that we can see what lies on the land further ahead. Oh, there's a ruined settlement. Okay, we might be able to get one of our parties. Oh, I really hope that our scavenging party comes back in time. Ah! Yeah, we need to figure out how we get out of these mountain passes. All of the pink land that you can see are actually mountains, and as long as we're stuck in the mountain range, we are in freezing or very cold temperatures, and our plants are not going to grow as well as they should. So we really need a lot of these herbs, because as soon as Elder Jack and Elder David are done researching the village doctor, we need to get the village doctor added in. We already have the stone slabs, we already have the wood planks, and we desperately need to get the doctor so that we can go ahead and cure our sick villagers, because there's a lot of people who are coming down with a lot of different types of illnesses, and I'm getting very worried about them. Like over here, Ren, hang in there! Very badly poisoned. That is not going to end well for us. We really need a little bit of help at just getting rid of some of the ambient toxins and some of the ambient poisons that everybody has been exposed to. Are we almost out of the cold snap? Oh my gosh, 11 more hours of the cold snap. I think the plants will probably make it, hopefully. But they have 200% chance of like decomposing on us before we're ready. Ooh, alright. Meanwhile, we are producing a lot of food, so that's a good thing, but we're just barely staying ahead of our population at this point. And a lot of people are getting sick, and we are draining the water out of all of our air wells. So yeah, good. There's a lot of water back here. We might finally... Seems unsure what path to take. Alright, hang in there, Ombu. So we could head into the desert. That would definitely make things warmer, but we'd have a lot less water. Or we could endure a short cold snap and potentially head to the south instead. Also, did we lose one of our research groups? Oh! Oh my gosh! Okay, like, we did not lose them. Oh my gosh, I was so worried that we were gonna lose them. And no party is currently available though. Okay, we're gonna have to investigate that. I think we're going to go ahead and go south. That's going to keep us in the mountains. That means we're going to have to go through another cold snap. Ah, it's time-based, so you can't just like run through it. Ah, south. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go south. Because the desert, I think, would be more deadly for us at this point because we wouldn't get any water. And even though we don't want to be in the freezing cold forever, while we are actually... Oh, please don't let him fall asleep in the cold snap, though. Alright. The Ombu no longer needs to run. There we go. Maybe we'll even tell the Ombu to lie down pretty soon. In fact, I think that that is something we can do. The Ombu, it just accepted our command. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, and the freezing temperature should be over in just a moment here. Now it's just cold. And now, oh, there you go, New. There you go. Ren just died! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Ren just died! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright. That's not good. That's not good at all. A decontaminator fights the spread of toxic plants using the biogas or, oh my gosh, the spread, excuse me? The spread of what? Rin just died. Rin, I am so sorry. Oh my word. I am so sorry. I was just trying to get this tree nursery. Grows saplings from nearby mother trees without damaging them. The more mother trees surrounding the building, the more efficient it is. I can't believe that. Oh my gosh. I mean, we could do compost. Oh my goodness. All right, let me think. Decontaminator sounds important, but we would need to have Ombu bile or biogas. And to get biogas, I would need, let's see, I would need the compost heap. So the compost heap actually seems like it's kind of important for fertilizer and for biogas, which is not the move I expected. But now let us absolutely I can't believe somebody died. Like, I thought you should get a little bit more of just an alert. Oh my word, and then you just have Ren died! Oh my gosh. Wait, where did their little grave go? Now it's just oh my gosh, you just get like one little brief quick grave and then it's over? I mean, I guess that makes some sense because they'd be like, oh, they have passed on, and then you just like leave. Oh my gosh. Okay, village doctor. I'm so scattered. I kept forgetting. Okay, they're right here. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna build the village doctor literally like right behind and right in the same field as, there we go. So we've got carriers and we've got builders. The Ombu is exhausted. Is it napping? Please sleep. Please. Can I tell you to sleep, my dear? We can. All right, we're gonna spend some of our knowledge to go ahead. Oh, and yeah, we have to research it. Ah! Okay. Okay. And the scavenging party has returned. They're gonna die because they are so sick. We desperately need this thing built. Let's see. Let's improve. No, I want builders. I want builders. So 2 people idle. I'm gonna turn them both into builders, I guess. All right. So is that idle worker? Oh yeah, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and disable the scavenging party for just a second, and then Beth for the kitchen, because we don't have. Are you sure? Oh good, the Ombu's taking a nap. I'm so glad. All right, Beth, you should have enough beets to keep you busy in the kitchen. Des, you should have plenty of beets to keep you busy in the kitchen. I see those beets over here. There's a lot of beets in there. There we go. Yeah, they shouldn't have any trouble in the kitchen unless... Oh, their storage is full. Oh, because we have so much beet soup. Wow. I mean, on the one hand, I want to keep storage and everything really high. But on the other hand, it's a pity we can't switch to a different food for just a hot minute. I mean, I guess we could switch to muesli. But I think we're gonna start running out of berries at some nearby point. Alright, I guess... Yeah, okay. We'll have to deal with that in a little bit. We have lost some people. I think several people have died, and I just haven't noticed. If you are one of those people, I am so sorry. Your overseer, as I truly thought I would get a little bit more of a heads up. If just all of my villagers were suddenly, like, killing over dead, to be completely honest. So... While the Ombu's sleeping and people are critically ill, let's pile up all of these stone slabs as quickly as we can. I'm really grateful for our dirt roads now. And meanwhile, I guess we'll have less people in the kitchen because we've got so much food at the moment. Sure. And then maybe more people in the muesli. Gonna have to think about it. Alright, are we getting a lot of water while we wait? Oh, we are. That makes me so happy to see that we're getting a lot of water stored up. Because if we ended up in the desert, that would have been really bad. Oh, thank goodness. Who's building it? Oh, here we go. Ren, you died, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to have Ren the second. I haven't noticed who else has died. I'm so sorry. Maybe we'll just start having like some of the seconds when I run out of Patreon names. We'll just loop around because apparently there's death happening and I just didn't notice. Alright, village doctors. Alari has become one of the village doctors. Oh my gosh. Retiring from the adventures, Stephanie has become one of the village doctors. And Beth has become one of the village doctors. 2 of those people are actually critically ill. Maybe the very first people they will cure will be themselves. There we go! So, alright. Yeah, going in, here we go. We're walking in, we're collecting the herbs. We are transporting said herbs into the doctor hut. The doctor is coming back out. The doctor is treating. Oh! Yay! Alari is no longer on the edge of death as the village doctor. Like, now she is a doctor. Has now gone forth. And Ara is doing well. We need a lot more of the herbs. We just blitzed through our herbs like nobody's business. I think we might need more herbalists. We might need literally more of the herbalist locations because I don't know if these 3 will be able to keep up with the demand. All right. I have 5 idle people right now. Oh my gosh. You guys have grown that many beets? Good job. Like, I'm really impressed. Grow some more beets. Don't stop there. Don't let your dreams just be dreams. Oh, some of these people have stopped because they're, yes, waiting for the doctor. Oh my gosh. There's hope after all, friends. There is hope after all. Also, if the foresters actually build best around a mother tree, ironically, we might go ahead and destroy these tents and turn this area into kind of like a forest zone. Maybe even move where the beets are located so people can start like planting over on this side instead. Like, I'll even remove these spots and then we'll add more beets over on this side instead. And that way people can share some of the beet growing responsibilities. And I guess we can actually switch some of, like, one of these farms from beets to a different plant at some nearby point too. And then we might even be able, is this material storage just empty? No, it has a bunch of herbs. No, don't do that. The herbs should be stored elsewhere. They should be stored like in the village doctor, or they should be stored at the herbalist. Nobody else should have the herbs. That's a whoops. And then the sand is stored here, and the iron ore is stored here, and the mushrooms are stored here. But we truly might turn this place into like that forestry in the near future instead. All right, are people idle? People are idle, what? Oh, that's what my builders. All right, back to being carriers, friends. Or should I say harvesters? All right, we got carriers, we got harvesters. Hopefully that will work out. And our Ombu sleepeth on. Poor thing. All right, maybe we'll harvest some more of the stuff back here just because we can. How's our wood? Doing really good on wood. I think I have enough stone and wood plank to see us through for a minute. And now that we actually have a doctor, and so we don't have to like panic about getting a doctor, I should probably go ahead. We have 2 farms now. Aha, there's the sawmill! And it produces wood by mining the giant trunks on the Ombu's back. I don't think we actually need to build the sawmill right this second because we have 102 wood for once. And I do think we need to start collecting the dung. And it needs to be located by the Ombu's tail, which I find completely fitting since it is the dung collecting. And we're going to keep it kind of over here so that hopefully the compost building will be able to be located near it as well. Are these guys... Okay, come on. Yeah, get the beets out of here. That's why we need to have more carriers. Yeah, nobody... Why are we down to 32 people? I could have sworn we had a lot more people than that. And did I just miss more people dying recently? Oh my goodness, I am not a very good overseer of the life that we have going on here. Alright, I'm gonna knock down some of the farming. We're so good at the farming that I actually think we can kind of ease off of having 10 farmers going at all time. That might change. We've got a ton of water buckets like stored over here too. I guess I could have like a... I mean, well really, they're so close to the water tank and all of these things. I don't feel like they have to walk that far to get around the place. Alright, good job, little village. With all 3 of our doctors, is anybody sick anymore? There's 1 unemployed idle person. And I think no one is sick anymore. Yay! Woohoo! Okay, that's really good. I'm very happy to hear that. We also have a ton of food. I think we're actually like shoved to the top on berry muesli and on beets. And so I guess I need to build another pantry. Because you know what? That's probably not a bad thing to go ahead and need to have some backup for, is another pantry. And I wonder if I should just put that pantry next to the kitchen like so. Let's do it. We're gonna just have 2 of the pantries right next to each other. Because that might work out for us in the long term. At just making sure we have plenty of food. And our dung collector is getting some attention. Phew, the Ombu sleepeth on. When the Ombu's really tired, it takes several like days, it seems, for it to go ahead and catch its breath. But it is literally like a living mountain. I cannot blame it. Alright, stone is okay. We're gonna need to use up some of the stone slabs and the wood planks. So I think I will go ahead and enable the carpenter. So we're gonna have our carpenter and our stone cutter resume their jobs. So, oh hey Derek, who needs a new name? And this is actually going to be Umbreon, after Silver Umbreon. So you're going to be Carpenter Umbreon. Umbreon, there we go. Off to go ahead, oh no, excuse me, the stone cutter is where you're headed. And meanwhile, Carpenter, not enough workers available. Well, lucky for us, I can actually knock off a couple of these farmers. Because we've got so many. Oh my gosh, we've got just literally piles of beets we're tripping on. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna like reduce the farming workload a bit. And I'm going to increase... I feel like I need more carriers and like builders and people bringing me stone, and like I need larger pantries. Wow. Yeah, because the pantry is the only place to store the beets and the food. And now my kitchen staff is like, I can't work under these conditions because there's literally not enough enough to be done. Wow. Or like enough room. We've done a really good job, you guys. If we've managed to get that many stones. And now that my expedition staff is cured, we can go ahead and we can go on some expeditions. So, ruined settlement, let's go, let's go. Quarry, let's go, let's go. I really hope those guys get back. The Ombu's gonna wake up any moment now. How's our dung collecting? Not going the fastest, but that happens. Yeah, people are harvesters, people are carriers. And I think it is time, if I can, to make one more worker post. And it seems like you can just kind of scatter these around the place and it doesn't impact things too negatively. But I think I need some builders. And I feel like having a little team of builders maybe from a spot back here might be kind of nice. Let's see, then yeah, right here. So we'll do a little workers post right there if I get enough stones. And we'll have a little building brew. Do I want to keep that one right there? Sure. Eventually, we're gonna like replace these tents too, but Elder Jack and Elder David are quite busy enough as it is. Oh my gosh, look at all the beets! That was like the best nap that our Ombu has ever given us. They allowed the extreme harvesting of like literally hundreds of beets. So a good heartbeat going on. I like it. Okay, and meanwhile, I think I am going to go ahead and add like one more berry gatherer if we have the people for it at some point. We have lots of carriers, we have lots of harvesters, carpenters, herbalists. I actually think we need lots of herbalists, but I'm going to drop down to just 2 doctors because we no longer need to have quite as many. since now everybody is cured. However, people can switch jobs, and it's good to see that everyone seems to be a little bit trained in everything because we do want people to be able to switch jobs if they need to, so that they can go ahead and help cure all of our villagers if they start getting sick. All right. There we go, you guys. Lots of stone we need to collect. I would love to have some builders, maybe. I should probably switch from carriers maybe to builders in just a little bit, but I have to have people carry so many of these beets. Ooh, and the scavenging party returned with 23 bread. People are going to be able to eat bread. Oh, they're going to be so jelly. We're like so far away from being able to research bread. That was awesome. All right, anything else we can gather from over here? Not at the moment. We're about to enter another cold front, unfortunately. I think we might be able to get to that quarry in time. We'll have to see. And our wonderful Ombu New continues her journey. And now we're just sitting on top of a lot of beets. And we're going to have to figure out what we're going to do about that. And, oh, yay! I actually need some builders. All right, we're going to switch over to builders for just a second, because I was literally just trying to get this built so I could have at least a couple builders. Oh, there we go. Good, and we've got some more mushrooms to harvest here and there. We should probably get like our Ombu fed from our own hand pretty soon so it knows we care. And you know what else we need to go ahead and build and I just have not done yet? I think it's time, friends, to go ahead and get the mycologist established somewhere where we can provide plenty of food for our Ombu. So maybe we'll put them way over here since we do want to have them next to where the Ombu is going to be fed. And I think you actually need to have the Ombu right next to like the Ombu trebuchet where you feed them right next to their head. So we might have to be over here anyway. All right, let's see, a little poking around. This seems like a good spot. I don't think it's mission critical yet, but that's definitely something we want to work on. And speak of the devil, we're going to want to work on that Ombu kitchen as well. Let's make sure that's the direction we want to pursue. We can also tell the Ombu, I think we're going to go ahead and like research eating for the Ombu. I don't think we're next to an Ombu spot though. So let's research the Ombu kitchen. It is time. It is time to make sure that New, who has taken care of us thus far, will be taking care of themselves. Excellent. All right. Meanwhile, yeah, we've got 2 groups out on expedition. People, look at everybody. Everybody's hogging the bread. Oh my goodness. So it's Victoria and Sakura who are currently out, and they were the ones who found the bread, and everyone is so happy about that. They're just hogging the bread. That's adorable. We still need to bring in all of these beets. I probably can go ahead and improve like the number of people working in the kitchen now. And then still need all of the herbalists that we possibly have. I think I can disable, no, I'm not going to disable the village doctor. That actually seems a little important. Whoops, okay, now I don't have enough people for the village doctor. What have I done? That's going to teach me. We need more people. I still don't know how we lost some people, but we did. And we're going to need more people in order to keep everything moving along at the pace that it needs to be at. Oh, and there we go. Aha! That's what went down. Now I'm just going to have at least one dedicated builder, and life should be a lot better. Also, I really need this. Like, who's going to be my dung collector? We need more humans. Like, here. Oh, hey, it's some nomads. How do I like intercept them? Oh, this is new. Oh, I wonder what's going on. Are they going to intercept us? Are we about to get in trouble? I don't know about that. They seem kind of suspicious to me, and we're still stuck in this mountain range. Oh, there's so many questions. And now I'm worried because the food seems to be going down again. The food issue is a little critical to me. And we might want to up like the number of people working in the kitchen. Oh, but look at the pantry. Yes, yes. I don't know why the food issue is that terrible, but I think we're doing pretty good. But alright guys, thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. Now we're down to not having any village doctor. Because we just have so many people. Wait, no. Still need builders. No, wait, maybe I don't need builders. Are you a builder? Let's see. Ara, moving to dung collector. So, okay, good. All right, good. Yes, I need the builders to do the dung collecting. I need the builders to do the mycologist. All right, good. Whew. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. It was full of beets. Beets and doctors. And if you guys could, do please leave a like for our growing little village, and fingers crossed we'll be able to start replanting some of our precious trees again soon. And if you'd like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, stay curious, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!